I believe so.
Wow, after hoops and whistles and all this other crap, we are finally going live, I think. Um, I can't see the chat, so you guys are going to have to...
Yep.
All right.
That's fine.
All right, anyway, welcome to the slightly delayed edition of the Four Guys with Quarters podcast, episode 14 this week. Sorry for the little delay. We're having a little problem with Twitch today for some reason. Of course, right around the time we have to broadcast, we're having an issue. So we have the usual guys today. Clowns, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, man?
We got Clowns. We got Assassin, top right.
Hi.
And we've got Chaos.
Hello.
And today, before we do anything, today is Assassin's birthday. So I just want to say happy birthday, Assassin.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, we can't even sing in sync. Jesus. Wow, it was so bad. Anyway, yeah, so happy birthday. 20 years old, right?
Yep.
Wow, you're just a baby.
1 year and I could start drinking.
Wow, that's a nice thing to say on stream.
Horrible.
It's alright. It's all good.
Why you gotta wait 1 year?
Yeah, just one more
Okay,
year.
legally.
Legally, yeah.
You can drink chocolate milk now. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
You can have
Drink
wine.
all the chocolate milk you want.
Wine. You can have wine. Yeah, right. Do some chocolate milk. No. No.
Oh, you're thinking that, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm thinking of another kind of chocolate milk, apparently. Anyway, so let's get on with it. This week we've got a bunch of topics, but I promise it's not going to go really long. We're just going to quick hitters this week. Quick hitters. And we've got some opinions on the panel, so might as well put them out there. All right, so first and foremost, let's give a shout out to XboxCulture.com, as always, our advertising partner in crime. Great group of guys over there, and over there on the forums. Go sign up for an account there. Post either 5 or 7 or 10 times. I don't even know what it is these days. It's one of those three, and you'll be able to enter into their monthly drawing for a prize. What is it this month? I can't remember.
Evil Within, and then some cash, not cash, but
Yeah, it's Evil Within and some credit for LeapTrade.com if you don't win the grand prize. So definitely get in on that. They'll be drawing that at the beginning of November, probably like the 1st of November for this month's drawing. So get in on that. Go there for awesome reviews, awesome interviews. Just a great group of guys over there. We are all over there, so go check it out. It's really cool. Second, we will go and do our press start feature. As always, we'll go around the panel and find out what everyone's playing, what everyone's liking. Maybe a little progress report on where they are in the story or whatnot, whatever they're playing. So let's start this week with the birthday boy, Assassin.
some Dead Rising 3 with Inferno, if it actually works.
Wow.
Some Guitar Hero World Tour, some guitar rock band Beatles, whatever.
Rock band Beatles, wow. Expanding your
Um,
musical knowledge. I'm impressed for a young boy like
on the
yourself.
Wii, and some Titanfall.
Very cool. What were you playing in World Tour and Beatles? What songs?
Most of the Beatles songs, I forget. Some Crazy Train on World Tour and some others. I stopped after I started getting a headache. So, like, Crazy Train was it.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Clowns, what have you been playing, man?
Oh man, Walking Dead Season 1 on 360, and I gotta say, I love the game. I beat it, and I want to play it again.
Awesome, dude. Awesome. Walking Dead. And that's also out on the... you've been playing on 360, but it's out for the One. And we'll talk about that a little later. The Season 2 is out this week on the One as well. So, guys, if you are interested, look out for that on there as well. But Clowns has been playing on 360. That's cool, man. That's really cool. Chaos, what have you been playing?
Jump back on Diablo 3 actually. Been playing that some, finishing up the main story. And here just recently some Titanfall and
Oh, jeez. Wow, already.
a little bit of actually I don't know if I can talk about it, but The Wolf Among Us. That's all I can say.
Wolf Among Us. All right, so we'll leave that for interpretation, what that really means, but we'll find out soon. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I have been playing some Dead Rising with Assassin, as he already said, which doesn't really work for me. Still doesn't. Having this problem where things just disappear and you fall through the floor and all this crazy crap going on, glitches in the game. And I thought it was resolved when I got a new console, but it looks like it was just delayed. So me and Assassin got like, what, 5 hours in-ish?
Yep.
Probably played for like 5-6 hours, and then it started doing it. And last time when I had my old consoles, started doing it probably after like an hour and a half ish. So
Have you been inputting those cheat codes? Is that why you're falling through the floor?
yeah, no kidding, right? Clipping, God mode, all that good jazz. I wish, dude. I wish I could turn this off, but just isn't working out. But hopefully we can get it going again, Assassin, sometime, and play for a couple hours until it happens again, and then go back to it and just piecewise it through the story. But Dead Rising, a little bit of Titanfall new update, which we'll be talking about. And other than that, I think that's pretty much it. And a little bit of Mordor, too. I'm still playing Mordor. Still not done with that. About
Great game.
28 hours of gameplay, and I'm only at like 61% complete overall. So definitely a lot to do in that one. All right, anything in the chat so far? I can't see the chat. So
No.
No.
nothing in the chat. All right. That's fine. All right, let's go talk about the most heated topic of the week. Sunset Overdrive comes out on Tuesday, and we're all hyped about it, right, clowns? Oh my god. Assassin and Clowns aren't loving it. Me and Chaos are loving it. Why? Let's go with why we're not loving it. I'll give. Who wants to go first, Clowns or Assassin?
Let's do Assassin for it's his birthday.
All right, his
So sing
birthday.
happy. Yeah.
Assassin, why aren't you loving it?
Well, the problem I'm having, I'm more of a darker kind of person. I love the blood. I love people's face falling off. It's just too colorful, in my opinion. And Clowns is probably going to agree with me on this. I was watching someone play 2 hours of it. All they did was sit on rails, go back and forth, and it's just like, okay, like, where's, like, I can see the fun in it, but at the same time, I see it being very boring. Maybe the first 2 hours, like, ooh, rails, ooh, where have I seen this before? Tony Hawk.
Thomas the Train.
Yeah, there you go. So, I mean, it's
Thomas
probably
the Train. You guys are terrible.
it's probably one of those games, that's it's way on the bottom of my list. I want Unity and all those other games, so I'm going to push it to the side. I'll watch someone else stream it, but like someone was saying, you got to play it to actually see the fun in it, and I'm not seeing it. So.
All right, okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right, Clowns. Pretty much some of the
Alright,
same
so-
stuff, or
I'm just gonna sum it up. I mean, looking at people play it, it looks like it could be fun if you get a great group of people, which would be Inferno and Chaos, of course. But other than that, right now, from what I can see on it, it's like skateboarding on telephone poles. I mean, it'd be more exciting in real life, right? No, I'm just kidding. But still, it just doesn't look like a lot of fun running on rails. Like, I want to jump down on the ground. I want to shoot things. I want to blow stuff up. I want to take down buildings like in Battlefield. I mean, come on, man. What are you giving us? Telephone poles? Come on, we got to do something better than that. So hopefully the other levels and other stuff that we haven't seen yet, maybe there will be some more to doing it. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'll probably still end up getting it, but I'm going to hope for the best. But I've seen the worst.
what about the uniqueness, though? I mean, we're so used to shooters. We're so used to the same old military-style guns and stuff like that. And what about like all these fun guns that they're putting out and the unique enemies and everything? You guys not liking that?
There's no doubt that you're right. It's very creative. I'm not going to down that. I mean, the creative aspect of this game is fantastic. And it's probably what's going to make the game fun for a lot of people. I think Assassin and I, we have a different perspective of what we want to see in a shooter. So I'm not saying our opinions are going to reflect other people's opinions, because it probably won't. But I mean, the artwork looks great. The ideas behind the game are fantastic. I'm sure it took a lot of creative talent to bring this thing together.
Mhm.
I want more than telephone poles.
Turtle says, now that I can see the chat under my account, I like the wacky feel of the game so far, and I think that's it. I think that's the big draw. I think it's so different from everything else at this point that it's bringing in a crowd that if this were this kind of gameplay and it were in a military format, maybe it wouldn't be getting such hype. You know? I think it's just how wacky it is. I think I agree with Turtle on that. That's not the reason I'm getting it. I mean, I'm looking for a game like this. This reminds me of something like Ratchet and Clank, or like Jak, the Jak series, Jak and Daxter series for the PlayStation. But I mean, this is made by Insomniac, right? So pretty much
Yep.
same deal, or along the same lines at least. Chaos, what are you liking about it, man? What's getting you into it?
I'm just liking how it's not a serious game at all. Like it sounds like to me you could jump in this game for a couple hours, have loads of fun, jumping around. It's not really serious at all. It's open world, I know of, so that's good. But the cool thing is, like we said, the customization options. There's so much customization in the game too. You can customize your character. You can choose your own amps and all this other stuff. And plus, there's an 8-player Chaos Squad where you can all go out and kill mutants together. It just seems to me a lot of fun.
So tell us a little bit, Chaos, for what you know about like the multiplayer. Like, what makes the multiplayer unique?
The multiplayer is unique in the fact that the way you complete the missions throughout, in the end, determines how well you do in the end. Like there's all these few missions that lead up to this big defense type situation in the end. So if you fail or you achieve some of your missions beforehand, it'll either give you an advantage or disadvantage in going into that end part, and that also determines what kind of amps you get. So I mean, it's really unique in a way that 8 players can go out there and just be jumping around and stuff exploding. I mean, not buildings falling down, but there are several explosions.
Yeah, yeah. And I like the one thing I like about the multiplayer that I'm really going to enjoy is that it really rewards you for killing people in a crazy way. It's not even that you need to kill a lot of enemies.
No, it's based on traversal. Like it's not your standard shooter where you stand behind a box for 4 hours shooting at some guy. It's they want you to jump around and they don't want you to sit in one spot. And there's a whole combo system and everything else. I'm sure once we get into it and start to understand the system, we'll get to understand it a bit more.
Yeah, and I think that goes to why Clowns doesn't necessarily like the game as of right now. I think it's a little bit's going on in the chat. Razor's saying, Clowns hating on Sunset Overdrive. I don't think Clowns is hating on it.
No,
because he thinks it's a shitty game. I just don't think there's enough yet for him to get into it. Am I right, Clowns?
There's not enough being shown.
Yeah,
I don't think, right?
I need to see something that gets me excited, ramped up.
Right.
I mean, there's plenty of games where I doubted in the beginning, and just to give you a quick example, South Park: Stick of Truth, I doubted it. The more I played it, I began to love it. So I mean, it could be one of those sleepers on me where
Diablo
just
3.
takes hours.
Oh,
Yeah,
Diablo
I mean,
3, that too, Clowns.
Yeah, I mean, Kate's got a point. There's some things I doubt, and right now it's this, but maybe if I get into it and play it, I'm gonna like it.
Then sometimes we are wrong because we all thought Destiny well. Most
Nice.
of us thought Destiny was going to be good.
No Destiny talk.
We almost
Right.
got through a week without even mentioning it. Oh my god. No, it's true. A lot of us thought that Destiny was going to be fantastic, and it's all right. It's all right. I think that's. I don't want to start a World War III here, but I mean, it's true. We can't judge this game based on what we've seen just yet. I mean, we can be excited and not excited, but in the end, we're gonna have to wait a little bit. Gorilla says, I think people may be looking at it wrong. It's what is he talking about? Gorilla, are you talking about Destiny or are you talking about Sunset? Because if it's about Destiny, I don't know if we're gonna talk about it.
He's talking about Sunset.
Oh, he's talking about Sunset. Okay. Oh, the grinding. Oh, when I saw grinding in the chat, man, I'm thinking about grinding as in MMO. Grinding is just a method of transportation. Would you rather grind or walk? If you don't act like that's such a revolutionary feature and rather side missions 10 times better. Yeah, you know, I see. I think it depends on who you talk to. I see the grinding on the rails thing and killing people while grinding on rails. I think that's fun. Some people think that's just boring, like, you know, Assassin Clowns. But I just think it depends on who you talk to.
Yeah, I think it's a very opinionated stance. I agree with Inferno. I think it's the opinion of what you find exciting at first and what you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just find it maybe a little bit boring. You know, maybe the first 2 hours, grinding, shooting things, but then after a while, it seems like it would just get repetitive and boring.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we shall see. We're gonna get it on the 28th. I'm definitely. I haven't digitally pre-ordered it yet. Shame on me, but I will this weekend. Chaos has got it pre-ordered, I think, right?
Yep.
Um,
It's gonna be my last big title for the year. I'm not planning on getting anything else unless somebody wants to donate Master Chief Collection to me. But other than that, no.
or unless he wins the lottery, this may be the last one for Chaos.
Pretty much.
But yeah, I think there's some interest here. I think it just because it reminds me of Ratchet and Clank too. I think I'm interested in it. And I was kind of on the fence about it until I was gonna get it, but in terms of really liking it, I was on the fence about it until I watched that stream that Xbox did last week, and they said that the main story should take like 10 to 12 hours at minimum. So if you speed through it, so that's one of the things I was really worried about was content in this game. And now that I heard that from them, I'm definitely a big fan. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Gorilla says order it from GameStop, you get more bonus content. I'm gonna order it digitally so I can game share, I think. Where did you get? Oh, Chaos got it digitally as well.
I got it at GameStop, so I got
Oh,
the
you didn't get
day
it digitally,
one.
Okay.
I got it the day one edition. I think it you get a upgraded gun already and a cool customization outfit.
Okay.
So
Razor wants to know, Assassin, what the Best Buy gives you for Sunset Overdrive.
I'm not too sure. All I know is that from what I've been seeing from like IGN or something, that they partnered with Best Buy.
Oh, okay. All right. Well.
I mean, I can look.
Yeah, look it up while we kind of move on here. Anything else about Sunset Overdrive? I mean, it's coming out Tuesday. We'll have more to say about it when it comes out, but for right now, looks pretty good to me in Chaos. Not so much for Clowns and Assassin, but Assassin was off air. He was open to the possibility of getting it on Black Friday, depending on the price. So we may convert him Chaos. We may. Clowns in the chat says if you order from Best Buy, Garrett, you might get a signed CBCI Assassin poster. Oh my god, that's good. Assassin, you find it?
From what I'm seeing, you get a can cooler for your overcharged energy drink. You get some outfit and a gun, and then that's not including the day one stuff, which I think is just the same for everything.
All right.
That's what I'm seeing right now. There's probably more.
Pre-order bonuses are just crazy these days. I mean, me and Razor were talking about it a little off air. About how you're like deciding where to buy your games now because of pre-order bonuses, not because of price necessarily, or not because of availability. Like, if I want a game and it's going to be available 12/01, I can digitally download it. Why not digitally download it? Versus, I mean, people would rather go get the disc so they can get like an extra skin or two.
You know, to be honest, I think a lot of people get the disc because they plan on trading it in if they don't like it.
Yeah.
And I see the point with that. I really don't think a lot of this digital pre-order content is such a big deal anymore, because a lot of times the guns you get are like level 1 or 2 weapons. I mean,
Right.
basically pointless.
What? Oh, good.
Look at Borderlands. I mean, the stuff you got for pre-order, what, or the gearbox weapons were like level 1 or 2. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you got a point there. And also, it's not to mention that it's often timed exclusive stuff. So you're gonna get it 6 months down the road. Do you really need that skin to show people you bought it at GameStop? I mean, it's not like a special differentiator or anything. It's like you bought it at this place. Congratulations. I don't know. Garrett, did we get your tweet on the Twitch account? Yeah, I got the tweet. It said you couldn't log in, but apparently you figured it out. Okay. Anyway, so I think that's it on Sunset Overdrive. We'll have more to talk about it when it comes out. But for right now, we're gonna move on. Let's go to another heated topic. Titanfall Game Update 8 now available for all you Titanfall lovers out there, including Italian Clowns, the biggest Titanfall lover on the planet. This is, according to Respawn and EA, this is the biggest Titanfall update so far, taking a page out of Battlefield's and DICE's book there, and giving us a huge update at the end of the game's life cycle, probably.
I mean, the game still has a life cycle? I thought it died.
Wow.
Like,
Oh my god. What hate. What hate, guys. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We tried it out. We got the update. What came out? What time would you say that came out, Assassin? Like noon Central, 1 o'clock Eastern, probably?
Yeah, I'm guessing noon.
Alright, so it
Central time.
came out today. Probably 1 o'clock Eastern, I'm guessing. And the big deal in this game for the update was the new game mode, the Horde mode. It's called Frontier Defense. Is that right, Assassin? Yeah, Frontier Defense.
Yep.
It's got all new enemies. They basically reskinned old enemies, though. They just have new abilities. So, for instance, if you're familiar with Titanfall, I recorded some footage, so I'll run the footage while we're talking about this, so you guys can check it out. So, if you're familiar with Titanfall, there's grunts and specters, right, for ground enemies, and then there's titans for titans. So there's Atlas, Strider, and Ogre, right? But they have different abilities in the Horde mode. So now you've got like suicide specters that run at you and explode.
Can I get my impression of these new modes here? I just like to add in my 2 cents to this.
About the modes or the enemies?
The enemies, like,
Oh,
I
okay,
mean,
yeah.
I'm a nuke titan, let me go to the harvester and blow everything up. I'm a mortar, I'm just gonna shoot out of the sky. I mean, come on, do something more original.
Wow.
I mean, they're a huge company, they could do better than this. Why couldn't they do a zombie horde mode? I mean, something that would sell. This is just like, hey, let's give them something to chew on for a little bit, because this game has been dead since, like, I don't know, day 5? Come on, Jizzle, I know you gotta agree with me on this.
Wow. All right. So let's keep. I mean, in a sense, I have to agree with Clowns in the fact that they are just reskinned enemies essentially, but it breathes new life into the game. It makes you think, you know, maybe having this on my shelf and not playing it, maybe I should put it back in and give it a new try. We had some fun with it, right, Assassin?
Yeah, I feel like it's too short.
Yeah, it is kind of short. And let's just keep going on the synopsis here. So, you have a harvester, right? And it's on all the maps, guys. So it's not just special maps. The footage that we're gonna show now is from War Games, the War Games map. And you have this harvester. You have to defend it. There's like 4 to 6 waves we've seen, right? Isn't the lowest amount was 4 and the most was 6? Is that right, Assassin?
Yep.
Yeah. So 4 to 6 waves. And you had to defend the harvester from these enemies coming in and trying to destroy it. So, as Clowns beautifully said, there are nuke titans that come in and just do nuclear explosions. There's ranged titans that are called mortar titans that just bomb your harvester from far away. You have to go to the outskirts of the map and kill it. Am I missing anything? Just regular grunts, right, Assassin?
And
Yep.
you know what? Did they ever say what the purpose of the harvester is? I mean, what are you harvesting? Do they ever say?
They
I
only
mean, is there any?
self to defend. I think they
I
just
mean,
named it the harvester.
it sounds like someone's grabbing crops and stealing it from these guys. Maybe they're just angry.
Yeah.
And they want to take
maybe,
it back.
maybe they
I
want
mean-
their corn back. No. Valid point. They
Let's
don't go over that. No, they don't go over that. They don't explain that. What the hell is the harvester?
Harvest enemy planets, guys. Come on. Of course
Uh,
you're gonna get nuked by Titans if you do crap like that.
they're harvesting marijuana.
They're harvesting pot, maybe.
Something. I got no idea, but it just doesn't make any sense. Just, they're so much better than this too. I mean, like, look at their graphics. It's amazing. But where is the story? Where is the gameplay? And where is my zombie horror mode? I mean,
But to be
come
fair, there was
on.
never a story with this game
Yeah, no kidding.
at all.
Right? No kidding. What I do like about the mode is that, I mean, each wave is unique with the enemies they send in. They don't send in all the enemies. Some waves are just all of the suicide specters. Some of them have a ton of titans, so you need to have your titan in. You need to play it strategically. I mean, you can't just run around like a chicken with your head cut off and win, I don't think. I mean, we've died a few times.
But that's what the suicidal specters do, right?
That is
Around,
what
like-
they do. That is what they do. And you're going to see in the video that a few of them are blowing up. They blow up like instantly when you shoot them, which reminds me of like the Flood or something like that from another game that will go unmentioned. Anyway, so that's the main hitter from the update. What did you think of it, Assassin? Because I know me and Assassin played, and I've been talking a lot. So, Assassin, what did you think of the mode in general?
I mean, it's not bad. It's something new, and I like something new. I just wish it was unlimited, like kind of like COD survival, because it's like right when you reach, wave like 4 or whatever map you're on, 6. It's like it's over. Give me more.
Yeah. No, it does seem really short. I think that's one of the biggest knocks. Other than it not being too original. For the game though, it is original. Like it's a breath of fresh air for a game that was just multiplayer and you were just like, "Oh my god, PvP." Like give me a break. And when you were getting these burn cards, this is another thing I wanted to mention. Good thing I remember this. Thank you, Assassin, for spurring my memory. You get these burn cards that are very AI specific, like for the specters,
Double
like
agent.
double agent. You get Wi-Fi access. These burn cards are specifically for grunts and specters, taking over them or getting more XP for killing them or stuff like that. But when you're playing PvP modes, even attrition where the grunts are on the ground and you have to kill them, it's not even worth it to play them or keep them. People just usually sell them. But now with this new game mode, I feel like they're going to become more valuable and people are going to start using them again, and it's going to give not equal, but more close to equal usage rates for all these burn cards. So that's something I like about it. But it is short. It is really short. Chaos, you didn't get to play it yet, right?
What?
You didn't get to play it yet?
Yes, I did. I
you
played
did.
one round.
Oh, okay. And what did you think,
It
man?
was something new. I mean, it brought back, I guess, Titanfall. I guess for me. I mean, I guess I could jump on there every now and again and play some Frontier Defense.
Exactly.
But like I said, it was just something new, and I didn't have to pay anything for it, so that's good.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. So other than that, in this update, there's a ton of stuff. We're not going to go into it all. If you go to YouTube, and go to this podcast when we upload it, I'll put the link down there for the full patch notes. I mean, you could just Google it too, but I'll put the link there. But basically, the big hitter is the new game mode. But there's also going to be ranked play, and I'm not a huge Call of Duty guy, and Assassin kind of is. So, Assassin, can you just explain because it's just like the Call of Duty version of ranked play, isn't it?
I believe so.
All right. So, can you just explain briefly what ranked play is?
If anyone's played Black Ops 2, they had that crappy league play that was a piece of shit. Um,
Wow. Okay, go ahead.
well, because in like Black Ops 2, I would get paired with people that were like higher level than me. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, can't you just pair me with people I can kill? But I mean, basically, it's like more competitive crap. If I'm guessing right, Gen 10 people get in and automatically, of course, because they're weirdos. But
All right, that's an
basically,
important point. Right, so ranked play is in beta. Doesn't go live until November 23rd. So only Gen 10 people now can get in, and then they have updates that they're given every day. 5 updates to start, and then 3 every day after that to invite other people to play in the ranked play mode. So go ahead, Assassin. Sorry.
so I'm just guessing, but so I could be wrong. So don't hate on me in the future if I'm wrong. But I'm guessing if you win or something, you go up the skill or something. I'm not too sure on this, but yeah.
Yeah,
just
so
checking.
then it resets every month, right?
Yeah.
Um, I don't even understand why that's a huge deal. Is it just like stat resetting, essentially?
I'm thinking they're just like giving you a wipe.
Okay,
Just be like, oh, you're too OP. Here, let's give you a wipe so you can redo your crap.
gotcha. All right, okay. Go ahead, Clowns, you got something?
No, I think
Oh,
I
okay.
think I'm at a destiny point with this.
Oh my god. All right, we're almost done with this. Let's just mention a couple of the other new things. They've added like a 3-star system for every game mode, including Frontier Defense, the new one. Basically, if you reach certain accomplishments in the game mode, then you will get more stars, and you can use those to unlock things. So there's 504 total stars if you include all the game modes and all the maps, and you can get max of 3 per level or per map for each game mode. So for instance, in like Marked for Death, you may see that the bronze, which is 1 star, you'll get well, I don't even think it's called bronze, so I shouldn't be saying that. But for 1 star, you get you'd have to kill like 3 marks, and for silver, you have to get like 7, and for gold, or I keep saying silver and gold. It's 1 star, 2 star, and then 3rd star you'd have to get like 11 or 14 or something like that mark kills. So it's just accomplishments, a new way to get you to keep playing and rank up and leaderboards and whatnot. So that's kind of new. And is there anything else really, Assassin, to
Well,
this?
just one thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that horde mode, you get too much XP. I mean, what, 20 minutes of gameplay? I got over 111,000 XP.
Oh, that's a good point. And because if depending on your loadouts, because you can constantly be changing the loadout in the horde mode. There are buckets there that allow you. They're crates, and they allow you to change your loadout and refill your
Oh,
ammo,
man.
like essentially whenever. So you can easily mow down a bunch of enemies and get a bunch of your challenges done and get what Assassin said, 111,000 XP in 20 minutes, which is a shit ton. Anyway, so that's Titanfall update. Oh, also a couple new game modes coming next month. One that sounds actually pretty cool that I'm actually gonna play. Surprisingly, Deadly Ground, I think it's called. Assassin, is that right? Deadly Ground.
Maybe.
The ground's covered with like electrified fog, so you can't run on the ground. You have to stay. You have to use parkour, or go on top of buildings and stuff. That's just for hardpoint capture the flag and Marked for Death only. So not in attrition, meaning you won't be able to just camp the top of a building and get away with it like you can in attrition. So that launches on November 5th, and then there's a Marked for Death Pro, which is basically Marked for Death. That's round based, not you don't keep respawning. So it's round based Marked for Death gameplay, and that launches on November 26th. But other than that, there isn't too much really unique stuff. Tweaks here and there. But like I said, I'll post a link on the YouTube page for this podcast. So go check it out there. Maybe we'll post it on the site, but maybe not. Go to the YouTube video for this. after we're done, and it'll be there. Anyway, so that's done. That's it with Titanfall. We're done with Titanfall. Done. Everyone's happy.
Yep.
All right. So where should we go next? We should go to maybe deals with gold, just really quick.
Yeah.
50% off of 3 games. RBI Baseball, which was 75% off, and they friggin' increased the price, which is ridiculous. It's now $10. That's 50% off for RBI Baseball. Zombie Driver Ultimate Edition. Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zombie Driver Ultimate Edition. I didn't play the one on 360, but this one's supposed to be a lot better, frame rate wise and everything. That one's 50% off, $7.50. And Strike Suit Zero, which was offered as a Games with Gold for free, is discounted to $10, and that's also 50% off. Is that? What do you guys think about that? About them offering one that was originally a Games with Gold, and now they're offering it in deals with gold. Do you think that's kind of off limits, or do you think that's acceptable?
I feel like that's a little cheap of them
Yep,
to do that. So yeah.
I feel like these deals are just randomly generated. I don't think people are picking them. I think they're just randomly picked.
Dude,
They really suck.
Well, on top of that, I just want to quickly say that I am glad they made Voice Commander free, especially with Assassin's Birthday. But getting back to the topic, RBI Baseball, $10. Dan, I know Jizzle wanted that game, so if he pays $10, maybe it's worth it. I don't know.
Well, at one point it was 5.
yeah, at one point it was 5. I think it might have been worth it for 5. I mean, to me it looks like crap, I'm not going to lie. But, some people are dying for a baseball game on their Xbox One, and the only way they're going to get it is if they get this over-the-head view RBI Baseball retro.
Or you could take a baseball bat in your Xbox.
Oh,
hey,
you could do that, yeah.
it just might not work right afterwards.
Jizzle says not $10, but for $5, yes, for RBA Baseball. Yeah, Razor, that's what we're talking about. Strike Suit Zero was free with Games of Gold, and that's kind of a Bush League move for them to offer this with deals with gold. I mean, maybe Assassin's onto something. Maybe they are randomly generated. Because Jesus, dude, that's kind of Bush League for Microsoft to offer this as a deals.
Also, we got to think about the fact that there's not a lot of content yet out for Xbox One. So,
It's true.
I mean, as bigger hits come out, like Sunset Overdrive, Assassin's Creed Unity, and all these other games, maybe we'll start seeing some reduced price games. Maybe eventually Sleeping Dogs Definitive Editions, in a deal with gold or something. So
Yeah.
I know that's what I'm hoping for. Let's pump out these titles, Microsoft. Let's get them out there.
Yeah, I mean, they could have. I think that's true about the content thing, but I would like them to, in deals with gold, I'd like them to maybe discount a retail title and 2 indies. If they're gonna do 3, maybe a retail title every week and then 2 indies. They could have easily put a retail title there and discounted like 30% off or something like that, and I would have been way more appreciative of that. But Pill's opinion on Purple Pill says deals with gold games aren't good. I agree. Those games are not good for the most part. Kind of a letdown. Another one we didn't mention. Forza 5 car pack is 25% off. That is $30 instead of $40. So if you're still playing Forza 5, which I will not badmouth you if you are, because that game is excellent, the car pass is now 25% off. So get it if you're interested. What do you guys think is the best game of the offering this week?
Forza Car Pass.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go with Zombie Driver.
Zombie Driver, yeah. I think Zombie Driver for $7.50. I was considering it, even if just to play it and get the achievements and check it out, because it did get pretty good reception on the 360, the original version, but I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I've got almost a week to decide.
Watch it go free next month.
Dude, oh my god. If they pull a move like that, whoo-wee. Wow. That'd be crazy. Alright, nothing else in the chat. Oh, Razor says Zombie Driver is just and he doesn't think games with gold should be included with deals in gold. I would agree. I don't think it should be included. But if they're randomly generated like Assassin is theorizing, then They can't really block that, can they? Is the video good for everyone? Because we're
I'm
getting
gonna
some.
guess it's Razer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it
So
looks
there's
good on
more
my end.
people lagging.
Yeah, I think everyone's doing okay. I think it's just you, Razor. No offense. Um, Also, just really quick, bunch of new games released this week, but we're not going to go over them individually. Only a couple we'll go over individually, and at that we'll do it briefly. So we got Walking Dead Season 2. Shout out to that, because Clowns played the first season and has been liking it on Xbox 360. So if you're into Walking Dead, get it digitally because it's $25. If you get it on retail, it's $5 more. So if you're interested and you don't think you're going to trade it in, then definitely get it digitally because it's $5. Um, it's $5 cheaper on digital. So also Legend of Korra. Anybody know anything about this? Because I'm not a huge like Nickelodeon, Naruto style anime kind of gamer, but this is $15. A lot of people are looking forward to this. The only things I've seen about it that it's been trashed because it's really short. Like somebody beat it in like 3 hours or something crazy like that for $15 game. Anybody know anything about this?
Nope.
No one knows anything about it.
I mean, I like the Airbender, and I think Korra's awesome in the cartoon.
Okay.
But like, going back to the conversation we had with Razor, somebody who's actually played this and got it, and Turtle also. Razor went back and said that there's still achievements to go back for. So if you're an achievement, hunter, it might be worth it even if they're short gameplay. I'd like to see Turtle's opinion in the chat though, because he's a diehard fan. I don't know where he went. It looks like he left the chat, but he would have had some great content to this.
Yeah, shout out to Xbox Culture and Turtle. He's gonna have a review over on Xbox Culture of this game, and he has it. So definitely look over there for that. But yeah, we'd like to get his opinion on it, and maybe we'll shout him out when he comes back. I think he's there, just isn't showing his name. Also, what else we got? Just Dance 15. Me and Assassin were watching a little bit of that today, right? Oh,
I wasn't watching it.
Assassin wasn't watching that. Anyway, it's just Dance with better songs, and the song list is actually pretty good this time around. A lot of current stuff. So that one's $50 that came out. Go pick it up. Need for Speed Rivals, Complete Edition. That one's $60. Basically, Need for Speed Rivals, all the DLC, 6 DLC packs. Which Assassin and I went back and checked on how much they cost, and you're only saving $10 with this. I mean, $10 is $10, but I figure they should discount it a little bit more than $10 for a complete edition. If you're gonna re-release the game with all the DLC, discount it at least to what Rise got a discount to. Rise is at 50, so you save like $20 ish around there. What do you guys think? $60 for this?
No.
Yeah. Didn't think so. What else? Okay, and then for the last quick one, Fantasia. We talked about this last week. We know a little bit more about this, but we're not going to talk a ton about it. Basically, just a rhythm game from Harmonix. Great company, produced Rock Band, the early Guitar Heroes. And this game is along the same lines. Is this a full release, a full 50? Or is this... 60? It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, so this is a $60 title. What's cool about it, though, is you get to kind of remix on the fly the songs as you play them. So, you're moving your hands around, directing almost like you are in the movie Fantasia by Disney. So you're doing that. But as you go, it shows icons on the screen for the different music parts, and you can select them on the fly, so you can remix kind of and decide which instrument you want to kind of accentuate. So Razor's saying in the chat he has it, he'll stream it. So if you want to see, he'll stream it. What else? Anything else about Fantasia, guys? Any opinions about it at all? Any comments?
They ruined Bohemian Rhapsody.
They ruined Bohemian Rhapsody. That is true. I did see that. The remix for that, not like the original at all. But some people like that. Some people like that.
You know, I think I can get jiggy with Fantasia.
See, clowns can get jiggy with it. The track list actually isn't too bad. I think it's got a lot of music for everyone, so it's not terrible. So yeah, so check that out if you're interested. It's $60. I'm probably not gonna pick it up for $60, but it looks kind of cool from what I've seen. So check out some streams. Next one we're gonna talk about is something that sorry, not Assassin. Clowns kind of alluded to. Voice Commander. So Assassin, you want to give us a little synopsis of Voice Commander?
Yeah, it's like I guess it's in space. The Earth is right in the middle of the screen. Then there's 4 areas, top, bottom, left, and right of the Earth where you can put turrets. Then there's this big motherfucking ship or whatever, and to build turrets and move the big ass ship, I guess you could call it, is you have to use your Connect. And say I forget the name of the ship, move to Alpha Quadrant, and we'll move. And then you get this little tiny ass green ship that you can use your controller to shoot. And at the same time, alien things, I guess they're aliens, I don't know. They don't explain.
Yeah, they're aliens. That's true. That's what it is.
They come and fuck you up, basically. So, you want to try to defend Earth. And after, I don't know how, I'm guessing it's endless waves.
It's endless, yep. Endless waves.
So, endless waves of enemies. And it just increases in difficulty. And then you end up getting, like, nukes and shockwaves and, like, some gravity bomb or something. Yep. And it's free.
It's free, so go check it out. It's on there now. Though, as of right now, I could check again. But last time I checked, you can't just go on the store and find it in new releases.
Go to, I saw it in Coming Soon.
Oh, maybe it's under Coming Soon. We found it by searching, so just search Voice Commander. So if you're into tower defense games, definitely check it out. Go ahead, Clowns.
It kind of reminds me of Asteroids, like from the Atari days.
Exactly. That's exactly what I thought when I saw it. It was like Asteroids or something like that. Exactly. We got a video streaming on the podcast right now, so you can check it out. Shout out to Windows Phone Central, or Windows Central maybe. I can't remember exactly what it is. But on YouTube, I think it's Windows Phone Central. That's where I got the video from. And basically what Assassin said is what it is. It's like a tower defense. You're defending Earth, essentially. Earth is your tower. But everything is controlled other than the small green ship with your voice. And some people may be turned off by that. Do you guys think that that's a big deal? Or do you think that that's kind of a clever way to use your Kinect?
No, I want the controller.
You want the controller 100%? Okay. Alright, yeah. Assassin, what do you think, man? You're alright with using the voice controls?
Yeah, I'm alright. It is also 8 players, so if you have some person next to you, you don't even have to use the Kinect. The person next to you can use it, and then you can just use that tiny little ship and, fuck shit up, I guess.
But I think it's... you have to use the voice commands at some point. There's just no way you could win without them.
Yeah, it gets insane with how many ships.
Yeah, so... Chaos, have you seen anything about this one? This voice commander?
Yeah, I heard about it just recently. I haven't seen anything on it though. I just heard about it. That was a voice command game. That's all I've heard.
Yeah. So, definitely check it out because it's free. So, you guys can just download it and check it out. If you don't like it, just delete it. But I think you guys will like it enough to keep it on your system for now. It's like a quick hitter, it's like a mobile game almost. It's like let me pick this up and play it for 15-20 minutes if that, and then put it down and then go on to something else. But it definitely breaks up the monotony. So definitely go check it out if you like what you've seen on the video that we have. But yeah, if you're looking for a way to use your Kinect, check it out. It's another way to use your Kinect instead of just waving your arms like you're doing in Fantasia. What does the chat think of Voice Commander, by the way? Let us know Definitely let us know. No one is saying anything in the chat about voice commander. They're just talking about other stuff. But that's okay too. That's cool. That's okay too. All right, and then we got one more release this week. I don't really know a ton about it, so I'm gonna let Assassin and Chaos talk more about it. Shadow Warrior, that came out this week, but interestingly, it's not available digitally yet. So tell us about that one. Maybe Chaos can start us off with this one. It's $40. But other than that, I don't really know a ton about it, other than it's a remake of a game that came out in '97. Go. Somebody.
Yeah, pretty much. You got it right there. It's a remake of a game. It's sort of like of a Doom style. Although you do get a samurai sword, so you can
That's
chop
badass.
people's you can chop people's heads off and pretty much cut them up in pieces. And I think also you got a little bit of magic usage as well, from what I've seen.
Is the
So
sword like enchanted or something? I think I read a little bit something about that.
yeah, the sword's enchanted, and like it goes back like a throw to like the old Doom style games where the character's got like one-liners. Of course, he's an Asian dude, so it sounds really funny coming out of his mouth when he says it. No offense to Asian people if there's any in chat. Sorry.
We love you, Asian people.
But it's like he's a Duke Nukem style character, but he's Asian and he's chopping people's heads off. Well, not people, more demons, and shooting them up. I think there's like a old school like fanning pistol, like you see in like a western that you can wield. There were some other guns too. I can't remember from what I've seen. But yeah, Assassin.
You got more on Assassin?
From what I've seen or read on the internet, it's just this guy. His like employer wants this katana.
Yeah.
It has like some mystical like things or something, and he ends up getting like captured or something, and then he gets free. I'm guessing because of some demons, and then and then the dude that had the sword ends up getting killed or something, and then some demon like I guess becomes one with them or something, and then he learns that there's I believe 3 katanas out there, and he ends up I guess going on a quest to combine them all.
Yep.
And the demon I guess that's with you is hilarious or something, because I've seen some people play it because it came out on Steam like last year.
Yep.
So I was watching and it seemed pretty funny. I know the trailer, they were describing the stuff that they were adding, and they were like it comes with fully destructible bikes, the next gen tree swaying, and then they showed 2 bunnies going at it. If you know what I mean.
Wow, Assassin, bring in the content. Go ahead.
And then they're like full of fireworks and stuff. So I mean it's fast paced, dual wielding machine guns, lots of blood, head flying off, magic shit,
It's made. The original was made by 3D Realms, which is the same people who made Duke Nukem. Like I'm pretty sure, right? Who made Duke Nukem? Like Chaos said.
Yeah.
So we remember playing those games, right, clowns?
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, Shadow Warrior looks like I'm not sure if they use the same engine, so don't quote me because I could be wrong. But it looks like a great take on an old engine to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great idea, and I miss those types of games.
Yeah. Definitely want to check out some streams of this because I don't know too much about it. But it is, Turtle asked in the chat how much it was, and I think someone answered, but I'll just say it again. It's $40. So it's not available digitally quite yet, but I did see it was in stock at Target and Best Buy near me, so they are selling it. And just like what Clown said, just a throwback to an old school kind of game. Done right, apparently, because it's been getting good reviews. So I don't know if I'll pick it up for 40, but I could see this game dropping in price in the next couple of months. Maybe Black Friday, but definitely looks like a refreshing new, or should I say old, because it's a throwback. Spin FPS. But go ahead. Yes.
It's not. Just to be clear, it's not a re-up of the old style graphics. It's new graphics,
Right.
But pretty much same game.
Right.
Just so clarify that.
Yeah. So we got some pictures that have been floating by. You can see the quality of the graphics. The graphics look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. The enemies look really detailed, but I'm gonna have to watch a little bit more of this before I make my decision. It does look really cool though. What else? Anything else? Turtle says so. The plot is basically like every samurai movie ever. Assassin, would you agree with that?
I've never seen a samurai movie.
Are you kidding me? With all the movies you watch, you've never seen a samurai movie, dude?
Especially about how
No.
excited he got about the sword.
Yeah, dude.
You'd figure he'd go back and watch some old school Chinese movies.
Right? He is. He's after this podcast. I command you. That is your homework. Coming from the producer, that is your homework. Watch a samurai movie.
The only movie or TV show / movie I've seen that had katana swords was the Pacific, and they were getting shot by
No, that's
Tommy
not.
gun.
No, that's not the same. That doesn't count. You need like Kung Fu Hustle or some crap like that. Like
You
that's
need something with subtitles, man.
right. And
Or-
something that's not even in English.
Or the movie Serenity. He had a katana and he started killing people with it.
A really good kung fu movie, and this dude did not even need a sword to kill or to beat down everybody. Was Ip Man. Have you ever watched any of the Ip Mans? Anybody?
No. How do you spell that?
It's 1P Man.
No.
So, like, one up
never
man.
Heard of that? I gotta look that up. 1P man.
Yeah. He takes out 10 guys on his own with just his hands, and pretty much,
Oh,
He's-
man. Okay.
yeah, Ip Man.
Okay.
He's actually the trainer who trained Bruce Lee.
Check that out, dude. I'm gonna have to check out some of that stuff. That looks badass. We got in the chat some other samurai movie suggestions. The Last Samurai, Rikio, awesome Jizzle. The Rikio movie. I don't know if you. That one's really gruesome. Assassin, you need to check out Rikio. That's either on Crackle. That may be on Crackle, dude. That may be on Crackle. So if that's on Crackle, you need to check out Rikio because that is a samurai movie that's really brutal, dude. Like that's a really brutal one. Like he samurai punches them and he literally like dismembers them and puts his hand through their bodies and stuff. But definitely check out the Ip Man stuff too. That looks really cool. I'm checking them out on Wikipedia right now. That definitely looks cool.
Yeah, his whole style of kung fu was pretty much, he used your offense against you, and just like one of the scenes, like I was saying, he takes out 10 Chinese soldiers just a bare fist, and just the way he's punching these dudes like it's continuously. You just have to watch it to see what I'm talking about, but
That's badass.
it's crazy,
That's badass.
and it's really based on a true person. So
Right.
that's the even more badass part about it.
Nice, dude. Yeah, so maybe I'll have to check that out, and that'll get me in the mood for some Samurai Warrior, and I'll waste my money. Well, I don't want to say waste my money, but I will not wait like I plan on waiting and pick it up.
So in other words, what Inferno's saying is that after he gets this for $40, he's gonna spend $10 on RBI baseball.
Wow. I don't know if I'll go that far. Love how this is a gaming podcast for Xbox, Turtle says, but we're talking about samurai movies.
Hey, we
Dude, we talk
it's
about
culture.
whatever. Yeah, it's culture, baby. This is culture. This is not to steal from your playbook, but this is Xbox culture right here. It's relevant. It's relevant. But that
All
said,
relevant.
we're gonna move on. What are we on to next? Oh, we only got a couple things actually. We're gonna go over the. I'm gonna bring up my Elgato and go over some of the November update preview that came out, which is crazy because they just released the October update like last week for everyone, and now they're already releasing the November preview. Like they've had it waiting. Crazy. Anyway, so I'm gonna bring up the Elgato, but maybe before we go into like naming everything, what do you think we should show off first, Assassin, from the November update?
The background.
Backgrounds. All right, so there we go. So as you guys can see, if you're watching the stream, if you're listening to the audio version, then you're not going to see this, but if you're watching, you will see that my background is a Forza car, which I think looks pretty badass. But as of now, you can use your own images. That's right, Assassin, right? And how do you do that? If you want to use your own images instead of achievement images, you can use your own images now. So how do you do that?
If you go to the media player app or whatever,
Yeah.
if you use the DLNA or whatever, you can go through there, which doesn't end up working for me. Or you can use a USB.
Yeah, I think it's a little experimental at this point, but it's done through the media player app, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So you can use your own images now, but this is an achievement image I'm using, so you can't really see all of it right now because of everything I've pinned and all the activity I've got going on. But it's a cool feature. I mean, a lot of people were asking for it, so shout out to Microsoft for taking the feedback and putting that in. So what else is in this update? The bios, right? So let's go into friends. And did you guys write your own bios yet, Clowns and Chaos? I want to find out. Let's see if Chaos.
I thought that
Not
was
yet.
old. I thought that bio stuff was old.
No. You could set your location before, but bios are new. So Chaos hasn't set one yet. Let's go to mine. Let's just go to mine. And
I'm just gonna ride on my badass motherfucker.
You might
Nice.
get
Oh,
Pocahontas.
okay, yeah, that's right.
yeah, you don't want to get code of conduct. So this is my profile. This is the new profile. Go ahead, Clowns. What were you gonna say?
He could put poop ass mother trucker.
You probably
Code of
could.
conduct.
Really? Ass is code of conduct?
Yeah.
Wow. Go
How
figure.
do you think I got banned for a
Poop
week?
butt mother trucker. There you go.
I don't know. I
Nice.
got banned for a week from Xbox Live because I put bunnies in my bio.
Well, that's just you. That's talking about you. That's just you.
I'm just
So,
gonna quote what Samuel L. Jackson said in Pulp Fiction. That scripture. I can't remember how it goes,
Yes, go
but
ahead.
yeah, I'm just gonna put it down in there.
Nice.
If somebody can remember that, write it in chat.
Alright, so this is the new profile, what the profile will look like in the November update. You guys are seeing this if you're part of the preview program, but if you're not, this is what it looks like. So if you go over, you can see now my location, and you can see a bio that I wrote up just quickly. I'll probably add to it, but so people have bios now, like they did in the 360. They brought that feature back. Also on the top, you can see the showcase. So you can add up to 6 items. Is it, Assassin, or is it 5? I think it's 6.
Maybe.
I think it's 6 items you can add up here. They can be achievements, they can be upload videos, and you can showcase, so whenever somebody comes to your profile, they will see this showcase, and it'll just loop at the top here, if you want. So, if you don't want it to loop, you can't stop it from looping, but if they want to see a particular one, they can come over to, so hold on, let me go to Assassins, because it's not going to work for mine, because it's my profile. So let me go to Assassins.
Yeah, show off my bio because apparently I should put this motherfucker in there. I don't have room.
Alright, so this is Assassin's bio. This is max characters, right? This is the longest you can go.
Yep.
Alright, so that's the longest you can go. So, it's like 500 characters or something is the longest, but that's Assassin's. And here is his showcase, so he's got a couple of achievements that he's showing off. None of them have captions. Good job, Assassin.
Oh, I just like the pictures. They're pretty.
So he liked the pictures, that's why he added it. For no other reason. So you can add it for whatever reason. You can show it off, you can like the pictures, whatever, but let me go back to mine really quick. And let me see if I can show. It's gonna make me edit the showcase. So I added this upload clip that I really liked. That is close to trending, by the way. So come view it if you can, because it's very close to trending already. I also added a few achievements that I'm proud of. So since day one, baby. So yeah, you can just add that stuff. That's cool. Profile editions. What else is there? Custom backgrounds. Oh, to Twitter. I almost forgot about that. You can share things to Twitter now. So you can link your Twitter account through if you go to settings and, wow, I can't believe I don't remember exactly where it is.
Sign in and whatever.
Sign in security and passkey. If you go to sign in security and passkey, which I'm not going to on stream, but if you do that, you can sign into Twitter, and you can share your upload clips now to Twitter. after you link. So you just go to your upload clips, and you can hit start, and just like sharing normally, you can share your clips to Twitter. What do you guys think about that?
It needs some work.
Yeah, I tried it earlier. It didn't really work out for me.
Yeah, it brings all the clips go right to Xbox.com instead of showing the clip. I don't need to know what's on the front page of Xbox.com.
Nope, it's true. It's true.
Oh man.
How do I know if it's close to trending, Turtle? Because if you hit a certain amount of views, I think it's 20 views in less than a day, it becomes trending. I read that online somewhere. So it's at 15 views, and I just created the video, probably 2 hours ago. So that's how I know if it's trending. So here's the share menu. So you share to activity feed. You can share in a message. You can put it on your showcase, like I just showed you, or to Twitter. So then you can add a caption, and you'll be all set. What else is there? Am I missing something? What do you guys think? Would you guys share to Twitter, Clowns and Chaos?
Yep.
Are you
Yeah.
interested in doing
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
I would.
I would. I'm just wondering if would this work? Like, it's not going to be like YouTube. I'm not going to get copyright ban off of Twitter for this,
No,
like, showing off videos.
no. I think they have an agreement. I think they have a
Okay,
really
good.
close agreement, so I don't think you're gonna have an issue with that.
Okay, well, if anybody wants to see new Destiny vids, there you go.
There you go. So
Yay.
Chaos makes a lot of upload clips, so he'll share them on Twitter. So go check him out on Twitter. Chaos1217 if you haven't been watching the stream and seen that, which you should have.
Nice plug in there.
You're welcome. What else is there? Live TV improvements. I can't show that because I don't have my my TV plugged in, my cable internet, cable television rather. So I can't show that. But Assassin, what are the improvements there? You can just see trending stuff.
Yeah, there's when you hit the one guide, it'll say like what's on, favorites and apps or whatever. Then they added trending, and then you can see what's trending on Twitter, which is mostly crappy sports that I don't watch.
Hey.
Yep. Crappy sports.
What's I believe trending on Xbox, and so on.
Yep. So trending shows and movies, you can now see on the one guide. So trending on Twitter, on Xbox, and other outlets. So if you're interested in that, then that would be right up your alley. Turtle says he would share clips to Twitter. Wouldn't share achievements though, which you can't do at this time, so you won't have to worry about that. Learned the lesson by singing my PSN to Facebook a while ago. Okay, so yeah, so people are looking to share their clips. I mean, I think this is going to be popular. Another feature is you can snap Internet Explorer. Apparently, I haven't tried this out. Have you guys gotten this? You've gotten this to work? This
I
hasn't?
thought you could always snap that, but I guess I'm wrong.
Oh, here it is. So you can snap right here. I have it. So there we go. Wow, that is a really small view, though. I will tell you that. That is a small-ass view. I don't know if anyone would do this. The only application I would see in this is if you had like if you went to GameFAQs and got like a walkthrough of a game and you were playing it as you read it on Internet Explorer. That would be badass, actually. But this is really tiny. Holy shit. You'd have to be either really close to your TV or have a gigantic TV in order to use this.
Yep.
Anyway, Clowns or Chaos, would you use Internet Explorer snapped? You think, or?
No, I probably wouldn't,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, probably.
I've got a tablet, so I'd just probably bring that up.
Exactly.
Bigger screen.
Yep. Exactly. I don't know. Somebody will do this for sure. Somebody requested this. Other than that, I think that's it for the update, really.
Well, there was one thing
Oh,
I
what?
forgot to mention.
What?
They're adding a new tab on the dashboard.
Oh yeah, I can't show that either because that's going out in waves. So, but go ahead and say that. Go ahead and say it.
It's it would show up between Friends tab and Store tab. It's what's on or whatever. It would show, I believe, what's trending. If you have the one guide, it would be what's trending on TV. and some other things I forget. But if you don't have the one guide on, it'd be what's turning on the Xbox video.
Right.
So
Where is that at, Assassin?
It's not there yet.
It's
You
coming
can't
out
see
in
it.
waves.
Yeah, it's coming out in waves, so they're adding more preview people to it in the coming weeks. But that's going to be between friends and store, I think, or maybe between home and friends on the home screen. It's going to be
Between friends and store.
friends and store. It's going to be between friends and store. So yeah. So look for that if you're a preview member. If you're not a preview member, look for all of these editions probably sometime at the end of November, I'm guessing, or maybe the middle. Probably not within the next couple of weeks, but sometime in there. And I think that's it for the November update. Anyway. All right, so last thing, just a really quick couple things here to end the podcast. One thing that was the secret, if you looked at the show notes over at Xbox Culture, the secret was breaking news. Dead or Alive 5 Last Stand is going to have new breast physics. You heard it here first. If you didn't read it online somewhere else, there are going to be boob physics in the updated Xbox One and PlayStation 4 versions of Dead
what?
or Alive. Yep, there's a new physics engine. That was the surprise, Turtle, if you are still here. Dead or Alive 5 Last Round, which comes out at the end of January, I believe, for Xbox One and PS4. You can now go into the settings and adjust the bounce physics for the boobs. I shit you not. It's called the Yawakara physics, or quote-unquote the softness engine, according to the producers. You now can adjust the physics of the boobs, which every man out there was looking for. You can adjust those starting in January. So,
Assassin's taking donations for this game.
Assassin is taking donations for the new Dead or Alive. He will be spending a lot of time in front of his television, adjusting up and down, getting the perfect setting. I wonder how many levels, you know what I mean? Like, is it going to be 0 to 10 by 1, or is it going to be like 0 to 100 clowns? What do you think about this?
I got no clue. I never ceases to amaze me what they like to throw into these games to entice the PCI assassins from around the world. But hey, it is what it is.
Can you imagine, like, 0 to 100? Can you imagine just the sicko sitting in front of the TV? Assassin. Sitting in front of the TV and adjusting, like,
Hey.
ooh, I like it at 50. Or maybe I like it a little bit at 51. Hold on. And then you, like, go back to the game. You press on the joystick up and down a little bit. And you're able to get the boobs, like, bouncing at different rates and shit. What are they thinking? This is going to be amazing. Is this going to make Chaos pick up Dead or Alive? Chaos, what do you think?
Probably, man.
Nice.
He may
Yeah.
need some
I'm gonna
alone time.
Dude, I'm hoping.
No.
Dude, if this is on Redbox, I may pick it up just for the lulz, dude. I just may. Purple Pill says Japan, bro. That's what they do. I've got to agree. Long live Japan.
I mean,
Yeah,
what's next?
Asians.
Just in the Pokemon female characters? I mean,
Yeah, right? Misty or
You
whatever from
never know.
Pokemon? Yep,
yeah.
definitely. Turtle says, I wonder how many preteen boys will have their clueless parents buy this for them.
Oh yeah, definitely. It'll be like worse than Call of Duty.
They'll bring in their friends and they'll be like, what do you guys think? Do you guys like it at 51 or 52? I like it at 52. No, that's too unnatural. Like, this is going to be crazy.
Sounds like a South Park episode coming up.
Oh my god, can you imagine if South Park parodies this, dude? Oh my god, that'd be
Yep.
so funny. That'd be so funny. Xbox Culture made the first 69 joke in the chat. Congratulations, 69% for the boob jiggle. So, I was waiting for that. That took a little while from the guys in the chat.
I
but-
wouldn't put it past the humor of the game developers to do something like that.
Can you imagine
Now,
it
why
just
didn't-
defaults to 69 when you go into the
Why didn't we
settings?
bring up this topic last week when we had Seltzer in here?
Dude, because it wasn't out. The news just came out like today or yesterday. Maybe we'll have to bring Seltzer back for just a quick like 10-minute interview and ask her about this question.
Yeah,
You
ask her
guys are
about
horrible.
the physics of booty.
You guys are horrible.
If you guys didn't see it, go on YouTube. We uploaded our last episode. We had a frag doll on the show, so go check it out. Seltzer was on there, and
As long
maybe
as
we'll
if I
hook
don't
it up.
ask.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
As long as if I don't ask the question, I'm
No,
with
that means Assassin is now asking the question.
Oh,
Assassin
damn
has
it.
been defaulted to ask the question now that he said that.
Nope.
Yep,
Nope.
you're automatically asking her that question.
Definitely. Definitely.
Oh my goodness.
All right, I think that's it about Dead or Alive. But the last thing I want to do on the show before we wrap it up is show off a few clips that the Chaos grabbed, and while I'm getting it ready, Chaos, just explain what we're gonna see in the clips.
I found the cow level in Diablo 3 on Xbox One, not on PC, guys. I was running around in the last little act of Diablo, and I found a rainbow goblin. And I was like, okay, well, that's a new enemy. I haven't seen that one before. I wonder what happens when I kill him. I pretty much destroyed him, and then this portal to Whimsyville showed up. I was like, whoa.
Whimsyville.
Whimsyville.
Jesus. Dude.
So I get teleported to this place, and it's pretty much my worst nightmare, or anybody who plays Diablo 3 worst nightmare. It's all colorful and ponies and unicorns and cuddly teddy bears, but they're not all cuddly and cute. They will kill you instantly. Like, the enemies in this level are hard as hell. So,
All right, the first clip we're gonna show is Now I thought there was a clip that you had of you actually entering the level, wasn't there?
yeah, there was. I think I caught me
Alright,
entering it.
Oh yeah, you did. Okay, so first let's get the Elgato up. First clip we're gonna get is the actual entering. So we're gonna see the Rainbow Goblin. So here's Chaos. He destroys the Rainbow Goblin. This is Xbox One, obviously, and there is the portal into Whimsyville. I mean, you gotta be kidding me with this. It was a rainbow portal, for Christ's sake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Whimsy Dale, it says, dude, not Whimsy
Oh, Whimsy
Dale.
Dale. I thought it was Whimsyville.
And then look at this. I mean, look at the little mini map in the bottom right. It looks like it's hand drawn by like an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
Friggin' hilarious. And then we got a couple more clips, just really quick. Pill says on 360 it was much easier to get there.
Yeah.
That's a shame. I mean, once you get there on the one, it's probably way more of an excitement then. Just because you...
Yeah, and the first time I've ever died in Diablo 3 was in this level, so I felt horrible.
Dude, look at these enemies. Twinkle Root.
Yep.
Friggin', what's up with these bouncing, like, rainbow clouds and shit?
Oh, the clouds, they are actually chests. Like, you can actually get loot from them.
Oh my god. And then you start fighting this unicorn that's called Cream Puff, dude. Like...
Yeah.
All right, then we got one more clip to show here. For some reason it stopped. All right, Xbox, come on now. Turtle Call is apparently the review for the Xbox Culture website for Dead or Alive. So yeah, he's gonna be adjusting that just for the review, right, Turtle? Just for the review. All right, and here's the super awesome. What's his name? Super awesome Sparkle Cake. Apparently this is a really badass unicorn. And you're also fighting some cuddle bears. Which one? Did you say they one hit you? Is that what?
Yeah, it pretty much will one hit you.
Yeah, so Chaos is taking some sort of like elemental lasting damage here, and it's like almost taking out a quarter of his bar just from the elemental lasting damage. So a direct hit from these guys would probably take you out instantly.
Yeah, if you get trapped by him, which I think that's what happened to me, I got teleported into him, and I got pretty much trapped, and I couldn't get out, so he destroyed me there.
Yeah. So awesome clips, dude. Great clips. Love showing those kind of things on the podcast. And if you guys have great clips you want to see on the podcast, you want us to talk about them, definitely hit us up on Twitter or our email, or hit up one of our communication outlets, and we'll share some upload videos. We like doing that. So
You should share your Forza one.
my Forza one.
Horizon.
Oh,
2.
the one that I had on my showcase. That's the one I'm talking about. That's the one that's almost trending, dude.
Oh.
I'll show that one real quick. While I'm getting that ready, dude. Tell us the breaking news of the day that you wanted to tell about the 360.
Crap. What is the game? GTA. Which GTA was it? San
San
Andreas.
Andreas.
Yep, is being remastered for the 360. It's coming out 3 days, the 26th.
So they just dropped that bombshell on us. Rockstar dropped the bombshell. 360 version of San Andreas is going to be remastered, right? 720p.
Yep.
Comes out on October 26th. So if you still have a 360, you're watching the show. We do. A couple of us do. So we'll probably be checking that out. Clown, you got to pick that up, right?
Yeah, well, I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah, he's gonna check it out. I'll be checking it out. So we are getting the reaction we expected in the chat from that. People are going crazy. Yeah. So San Andreas remastered October 26th. That is confirmed by Rockstar, right? That wasn't a troll.
Yeah.
That was confirmed by Rockstar. So that's definitely coming.
You made sure, right? Because I'm
Well,
really excited about this. I hope.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it too, dude.
I hope the source is 100%, and this is not no tabloid source.
Clowns was
I think IGM posted the story, so
right.
I think they're good.
All right, yeah. So I think
I didn't hear about the date on the release though. I just know it was coming.
Yeah, October 26th, San Andreas remastered. And me and Clowns were kind of wondering, what were you wondering, Clowns, about what version of it would be?
I don't know if you guys remember this, but Inferno and I probably do.
Mhm.
Back on the original Xbox, there was a glitch that a developer intentionally left in, where
Oh, the
you
coffee
can actually,
version.
you could do some mods to it,
Chaos remembers.
and you would get a scene that was not supposed to be there, and GameStop had to recall all of it, so it was for us. And they asked me to turn my copy in. I said no. They offered me $60.
Did they
no.
really? I think I still might have my copy, dude.
They asked me to trade it in. They offered me money. I still got it. And just for the fun of it, I waited until Xbox 360 came out, and I tried to go trade it in. And they said, no, sorry, we can't take this one because of the content in it.
Right,
You
that's
have
what happened to
the
me too. That's what happened to me. They didn't want me to get rid of it though, like you're saying. But I went to go trade it in, and they said we can't take this one because it's the pre-updated version. And I was like, shit, this is gonna be a collector's item. But yeah,
Yeah, it's like having the Little Mermaid VHS, the one that's got the actual dick on it on
right?
the front
Yep,
cover.
the dick on the front cover.
Oh,
definitely.
goodness. Yep.
Yep.
I actually have that here at home.
Do you save that shit?
Yep.
Don't ever get rid of that. That's gonna skyrocket in value. That's the take-home message this week, guys, from the podcast. Don't get rid of your dick-covered Little Mermaid VHS. All right, keep that shit.
Oh, what a message!
I kind of like what Turtle said in the chat. Assassin is going to be the TMZ of gaming. I think we should start a feature where Assassin comes up with maybe 1 to 3 gaming stories a week that's really out there, and then he can go over it. I think I like that. I think we should add that in. So good suggestion, Turtle. Good suggestion. What do you think about that, Assassin?
I don't know.
Yeah, he loves it. All right. Yeah, I know that sounded wrong, Turtle, but whatever. It's all good. And we got some people in the chat. Pills is upset that he just got rid of his 360, and Chris, I hear you, man. I'd be pissed too. I'd be really pissed because
A lot of people are. I'm pretty upset about it. I wish I had kept mine.
Yep. But I wonder what the price is gonna be. What do you think the price is gonna come in at for this one? 20?
Yeah, maybe 20, 25, maybe.
Yeah. If it's 40, that would be gouging. It better be like
Yeah,
20.
that would be
30
a
at most.
definite gouging.
Yeah, 30 at most. But other than that, anybody else have anything else, or are we just gonna wrap it up?
I have one thing.
Oh, God.
The Midwest is getting its first video gaming media convention
Yep.
in St. Paul, Minnesota, on November 15th through the 16th. So,
Of this year?
yep.
Oh shit! I didn't know it was gonna be this year. What's the name of it again?
Yeah, pull it up. Gamers Rhapsody.
Gamers Rhapsody? Is that what it is?
Yep.
Gamers
I have-
Rhapsody. So you're gonna represent us there, or
Like
what?
right there.
Gamers Rhapsody. All right, cool. You gonna represent us, or what? You gonna drive out there?
I don't think I'm gonna go up there.
No.
You're going to go out there and socialize with everybody and talk and get some interviews with people and talk to developers.
Come on, that'd be so cool. We'll
hang
talk
out
about
with
it. We'll talk about it a little more, but that would be sick. Dude, if they do it every year, then we could definitely go out there next year.
Yeah, or we could send them to Assassin's house for the interview.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. We'll do
There you
that.
go. Yep. There you
Only developer checks.
go. Oh, they'll probably be.
Only.
They'll probably be there, dude. They'll probably be there.
Be like how you do one.
Right. Exactly.
See, why couldn't you? Never
Yeah.
mind. She's probably watching.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
You
something.
should probably see it later. Yeah. But anyway, I think that's it, guys. Anything else?
No.
Nope. No.
No,
Nothing.
now I'm searching for the San Andreas.
Nothing.
I'm gonna get that.
Turtle
You know
said.
what?
Oh, go ahead. Yep.
I'm glad Inferno I still got our 360s.
Yep. Me too. Are you glad we have our 360 still, Assassin?
I miss my 360. Everyone has a 360 and they don't want it. Right
Dude,
here.
there'll probably be a really good Black Friday deal on a 360. I don't know if you'd ever rebuy it, but there'll probably be a really good one. I could see it.
Yeah.
I could see GameStop would probably like liquidate the hell out of their used 360s at some point. But anyway, so I think that's it. I think that's all we've got for this week. Thank you guys for coming by. If you are new to the channel and you're still here, please do follow. We do this every Thursday night, so plan on it. And we hope you enjoyed it. You can find our podcast Twitter at 4GWQ Podcast. You can find us on YouTube, 4 Guys with Quarters. You can find us on Twitch, obviously. You already have found us. 4 Guys with Quarters is our Twitch name. Our email, we've got a couple emails going right now. We're going to transfer our main email over to 4guys at 4guyswithquarters.com. But right now we're using 4guyswithquarters at gmail.com just for YouTube purposes. But you could hit us up at either of those if you guys have any suggestions, comments, concerns, or pretty much anything you want to talk about the show. We definitely love your feedback, and we're doing it for you guys. So
I had one idea. I just wanted to throw out there to chat and see if anybody would be interested in watching.
oh yeah, please, yeah, I forgot about this, man. Sorry.
What we talked about. I think me and Inferno and some others and Assassin and Clowns. We've thought about doing a show on Friday, sort of not trying to copy Frag Dolls, but I think doing like a game night where we all playing the same game. We're streaming it together. You guys can hear some of our conversations with each other, our jokes with each other. I think a lot of people might enjoy that, maybe. But if that's something you guys want to see, let us know, and we'll try and maybe work our schedules where we can do that. Maybe not every Friday, maybe every other Friday or something. Just pick a game, maybe like Minecraft or Worms Battleground or something like that.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to work that in, get a community game night going. We'll have the stream going, and we want to try to work that in. So if you guys would be interested in that, please let us know. Let us know what kind of games you'd be interested in for that. We definitely want to know what kind of interest there is, because we're definitely open to that idea. Wow, the chat is just going nuts right now. So I think we're just gonna end it. Thank you guys for coming by again, and we'll see you next week. Peace.